it's Faye. Welcome back to my channel. I know the content on this channel has definitely died. It's actually kind of funny because when I asked you guys what you guys wanted to see, a lot of you guys said K-pop cooking videos, which came to my surprise. You guys know I don't do the best. And a lot of you guys actually just wanted me to sit down, do a get ready with me, and talk about my dating life. Is there one to talk about? I know where this stems. If you're part of my Instagram family, which you should follow me, I always go on lives. And you know more than most people on this platform. You know a lot more, too much. You true Instagram Lindas are waiting for an update. You guys are holding me accountable, and I know that because I get so many DMs, not just daily, but even like weeks after my lives. So yeah, remember when you went live 2 weeks ago? Please remember to update us. You said you would. It's been a while. Oh, got you. You guys are like my girlfriends. You're gonna get an update. Oh, that's a lot of foundation. Did not need that much. I should start around Valentine's Day. Yeah, we should probably talk about that weekend, yo. So here's the deal. For Valentine's Day, me and the dude, we decided to go on a little getaway, and it was like super fun, excluding some parts. Oh, your girl's breaking out. Yes, it's that time of the month. That makes it a perfect time to talk because I'm in my feels, you know? Anyway, around Valentine's Day, our first little getaway trip, an hour or two away from us, we met halfway, and I'm eating here. Cool. I love that for my diet. It's been so long since I celebrated Valentine's Day, so I was like low-key excited that I had someone to be my Valentine's this year, I guess. I'm sitting at shotgun, and he goes, "Oh, can you reach down under my seat and grab my water bottle?" And now, can you reach down under your seat and grab my water bottle? It literally was just like, oh, okay, whatever. So I go down. Where? Under my seat, or like how far in? I'm like searching, and then he goes, "It's red." Huh? Let me blend my edges. Just kidding. Like how much foundation I got. Holy crap. Did not even touch half of that. Oh, it's red. I finally peek under and I see something kind of red. I was literally melting because it was a rose. He hid it under the seat. Literally the cutest thing ever. My lips are so dry, dude. Melted. I was like, I don't even think I pulled it out. I saw it and I stopped. I looked at him. I was like, stop. He's also very goody. And I gave him like head rubs, like, good boy. He's like, did I do good? Yeah. He's like, that's just one of many surprises. I die for those moments, you know? This dude can be very sweet when he wants to be. Again, I think I told you guys about his personality on Instagram. He's a little bit more like direct. I always call him mean. And at this point, I'm overusing that word. I'm a more sensitive person. I guess I could be mean too, actually. Oh yeah, whatever. Moving on. By the way, the powder that I bought for Lisa's video, it's been such a long time since I found a pressed powder that works flawlessly on my skin. Like, it's crazy. I went to the gym wearing this powder. It was magical. So now I'm like super obsessed. It's like super nice. It doesn't give you that cakey, like literally looks like skin still, but so baby like raisins. But I'm still gonna bake a little on my nose bridge. I find that gives me a great effect. Anyway, the rest of our Valentine's trip, I went to the bathroom at one point, right? And he snuck a bouquet of roses and a little squishy teddy bear by my bag on my side of the bed, like the nightstand. Literally came out the bathroom, I went to my bag, and then I saw it and I was like, oh, there was a black soul. I couldn't see him. We got like a suite that weekend. I run over to him at the bar. I run away again back to the room side. I go pick up the little teddy bear and I run back to him like, it's so squishy. And then I named him originally the teddy bear Minty because it's a mint color. We kept saying it's so squishy. I would be like, give me squishy. So we ended up naming him Squishy. Why did? It was like the cutest thing ever. I'm gonna play with this palette, the Lisa palette that I bought and I just like didn't care to touch. You know, with all fun and games, we did have an argument. It's funny because we liked that place so much that the next following week we did another spontaneous trip out there. We had another fight or argument. Whoa, that's purple. Looking back now, needless to say, it was just a bit dumb. In the moment, it wasn't because I felt a certain way. It was valid. My feelings were hurt, so I was upset. But looking back at it now, I could see it in a more logical mind space. It wasn't worth all that bickering. I'm not gonna go into details about what we argued about because like there's no point. I feel like we argue at least once. every time we see each other, which is so annoying because we recently hung out a couple days ago and we had an argument also. Again, that was kind of unnecessary. But the more and more we get to know each other and the more and more these little arguments happen, I guess we do learn things about each other and we're willing to work on it. I guess that's all part of developing something with someone, you know? I say all that to say I've learned so much about myself. I never knew I was a certain way because I used to not be like that. I realized that during those arguments, I would shut down a lot. I didn't know I was that type of person to just shut down completely and not talk. Try to make sense of everything, but I would give up easily and just like shut down and just not like even try to deal with things. And I guess that's on my end. I just don't communicate the best. I'm not a communicator, I'm a feeler. Okay, I feel things. I don't know how to translate what's going on inside into words that actually will make a point or make a difference. Again, that's another issue, is like making a point. You know, I have to make a point, and sometimes it's not about that. With my ex, you know, I had no issues expressing how I felt, just being able to just say it as it is. I have like such a hard time doing that now, and a lot of the times I realize when I do shut down, it's not much of me just being a again, I just struggle with how I want to say it, because one, I do care about you and I don't want to like say something that's gonna escalate the situation, but then again, sometimes I can't hold my tongue and I do say something mean and then I retract, you know, going back and forth in my mind. Almost like I don't want my feelings or my thoughts to be a burden, but I can also say that I'm very impatient, so I just don't want to deal with it sometimes, and I don't want to waste my breath. I don't care. It goes both ways, you know, it's a mixture of feelings. One day I was at the gym and I was on the elliptical. It came to my attention that when you have an issue with someone, there's a problem, right? So think of it as a plot. You're stuck in that position because it's a problem. In order to solve that plot of issues, you have to walk and talk away from the plot. So it's like a path, but that path, while you're trying to solve things with him, moving backwards or forward or whatever, there's also going to be issues within that path. So you're not just solving this plot of issues, but along that path to solve this plot, you're going to have issues as well. Wow. Making progress, there's going to be issues that escalate within that path that you're walking on. There's just gonna be problems on top of problems because old things come up, and then that plot just gets bigger and bigger. So it's either you like actually try or you don't. It just really comes down to effort and like understanding one another. Wow, she's like a psychologist. I think I wore this shirt before, but I really have to wear a turtleneck because wink wink. Moving on, so then like the next week, right, we're back there, we have another fallout and we're just like bickering back and forth. He was like trying to communicate with me, but I shut down during that time and I was like, nope. At one point, I just really needed to get away from him. Again, that's one thing. Normally, I'm not like that. I would want to face the person and let's talk about this, blah, blah. But now, I just don't have the tolerance for it. And so whenever we get into something that I just don't want to deal with, one, I don't want to be around you, and two, like I don't want to talk. I literally despise people who were always like that when I was younger. Like, why can't people just be mature and talk about it? And then here I am like, nah. At this point, it feels like it's been an hour or two, probably like 30 minutes. I just need my space. This energy, we need to break it up. You know, at the point where you and him are just kind of like, like just tired. So I completely just like dissociate and detach from the situation. I go to the bathroom. Didn't want to walk out because I don't think that is okay. I don't think that solves anything. You walk out, then don't walk back in. But I needed to get away from him, but still be, you know, in the same room, I guess. Just not see his face, basically. So I go into the bathroom and I go sit on the vanity, which is funny because I was trying to get on the vanity, but I'm so short, I'm like struggling. Put down my phone, taking a breather. Let it go, just let it go, just breathe. So I was leaning against the wall and my feet were over the sink. Probably a minute later, he like walks in, and I really like that about him, is every time I dissociate myself, part of me really wants him to just come to me, and then the other part of me is like, okay, stay away. And I like it that he gives me enough time, literally like a minute. He comes in, again, melts my heart every time. Even if I'm mad or stubborn, that reassures me, you know? And it's very sweet of him because I don't want to say he's giving in, but he cares, because it takes a lot of effort for me to do that. It's so funny. He waddles over and then my knees are like up like this, right? He goes, I think your pimple's ready to pop. And I couldn't help but laugh. What the heck? He lays his head on my knee. Yeah, it's ready to pop. So I have this pimple over my lip that you guys have seen, and it's come and gone, but this past month it has stayed, honey. It's just like a bump, right? We call it herpes. It's not herpes. We joke about my little bump. I popped it last week. Like, it was just all blood. It's healing. We'll see. I feel like it's gonna reoccur. His head was on my knee. I couldn't bring myself to give in until I was like, okay, he's trying. He's cuddling me. I was trying to resist and I didn't know why. So I just like laid my head on his head that was resting on my knees. And then he hugged me and then I hugged him. And then we're just cuddling. And then I was just like, can we just stop? And then we stopped. That was an unintended story time. But yeah, we solved it, so that's fine. I struggle with this personally with DTRing because I have days where I want to be something more, like exclusively. And then I have days where I'm like, whatever, because I'm a Gemini. I'm just gonna blame it on that. Because we all know I'm a flip-flop. The IG fam would know, but flip-flop. I'll admit I'm very indecisive like my mom. I get it from my mom. But right now, honestly, as time goes by, I'm leaning towards actually wanting us to be serious because we're putting so much effort and time and energy, even money, you know, like we spend a lot of money with each other. A lot of that comes into play. You know, why don't we just completely commit to each other? Because at this point, it's like a relationship. Which again, we have different viewpoints on it because to him, what we are is already like dating because he keeps telling me that his intentions aren't gonna change even if we put a label on it or not. It's not gonna matter. His intentions and his, you know, commitment is the same. So like, I don't know if he's hinting to me that like, yo, we're already dating. What are you talking about? Or if he's saying like the other way, just be clear with me. But with me, I want him to like actually ask me out because I am a sucker for that shit. I am old school in the terms that I'm a romantic. I like it when a gentleman asks you out. Like, I think I can confidently say that we are not casually seeing each other. When you are casually seeing someone, you have no intentions, nor do you have any commitments. That's casually dating. He's made it clear that there are intentions. We've had talks where we're like, are we moving in the right direction? And yeah, we're trying to get there. We're moving in the direction that we both want, but I just see, it all comes down to reassurance, okay? I just want to hear it. I want that comfort. I want to be consoled. Females just work that way. They need to hear feelings haven't changed, if anything gained, you know? Second or third time hanging out, we already established the talk, let's just see each other and not other people. He doesn't want to play games. I mean, I know. I want to hear it officially. Have that confirmation. It's been a while since I used my eyebrow pencil for my actual eyebrows and not just contouring. And then like that brings me to like the other day, not the other day, probably a week or two ago, we were having a conversation of like labeling each other or not. I was saying how it's important to label someone as your girlfriend or your boyfriend. I think for girls, it's important. I kind of got annoyed in my head. I'm like, I guess you don't want to label me. It's been like 3-ish months now. I'm trying to be understanding. But then it made me think about how like being in a relationship as girlfriend and boyfriend could be lighthearted to some people, and then to other people it could be very serious. You know, to some people maybe they're trying to find their forever. Isn't that crazy to think about? Especially in this dating world, it's like two strangers meet. They just basically hang out to see if they're each other's forever eventually. I was like, yeah, if I ever actually start really seriously dating this dude, he's definitely not gonna be my forever. He wasn't like my ideal husband material kind of like guy. Like, I couldn't see a future with him. I only saw like a short-term relationship type. Hanging out with him a couple times, I don't think we're compatible. I wasn't really looking for anything at all. Being young and wild. Even though I wasn't looking for someone, I think I was just in a place where I wanted distraction. But you can't help but think about the potential. Even if you're just like meeting a guy for fun. As a girl, as a female, my instincts always lead me to the thoughts of, what if this guy was actually my forever? This rando and me, are we compatible? It's innate. He didn't fit my mold, I guess, per se. I wasn't even like expecting to see this guy for a second time, honestly. When you think of your ideal and your forever, you know, you want someone to seriously, really fall in love with, and then really date with commitments, travel together, get engaged and married, having fun, and then when you're ready to settle, like, you know, have kids and have a family and like make your kids lunches together and walk your doggies together and cook dinner together as a family and celebrate Christmas and just forever grow old with them. I keep joking to my friends that I'm gonna be a mommy vlogger. I'm ready. I'm done doing K-cons. I just want to get married and settle down. It's not that I was trying to make predetermining check marks. I didn't feel that with him. I'm such a romantic. I just expect to feel it with someone and I'm like, oh my god. It doesn't work that way. Oh my gosh, I just saw my reflection through this reflection and to that reflection. I got scared. Him and I have a good idea on who we are, kind of. And we have really good times together. There are things we have to work on, yeah, but I enjoy him and I think he enjoys me. And I know that we like each other. It's funny because literally a couple days ago when we argued, when we finally like stopped, he was like, come here. And I was like, no, come here. No, I'm comfortable. I was like sitting all the way on my kitchen island and he was on the couch. He comes over, picks me up, and I'm like, whatever, being stubborn. And then he like sits us down and he's just like cradling me at this point, like snuggling. And he was just like, I like you. And then my heart melted and I was like you too. And I finally like snuggled back. I like that about him, is that whenever we're upset at each other, he knows to just come and give me a hug. All I need is for him to just hug me or hold me, you know? Even though I'm like putting up a like resisting kind of attitude, that literally can clear up all the clouds, okay? Just give your girls some hugs and kisses, okay? They just need you to give them affection and attention. Dude, I broke out like right on my lip. Isn't that the weirdest place? But yeah, it's funny because like every time I tell my friends about like the current updates of me and him, they're always like, dude, you are dating. Yeah, you are. I'm like, He didn't ask me to be his girlfriend, so no. Because he didn't make me his girlfriend, then I can still talk to guys. I can still respond and I can still meet up with guys because I'm free as a bird. When I'm upset, I tell my sister that all the time. And even if I do, why does it matter, huh? I'm not his girlfriend. Just kidding. As usual, I mixed up my lipstick. Again, I'm gonna leave all the products down below in case you wanna like try out. I'm gonna go do my hair and then I'll be right back. As always, I did my same hair. My hair is a little flat today because I showered. Next day hair is always the best day to style. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys got to just kind of come in as we move on in this process together. I know that to a lot of people, I might be putting out a lot, but I really don't mind, honestly. I'm a very open person, and if things don't work out at the end, it's okay. That's just life. And also, when you guys give me advice, I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys know that I do read your comments. You guys know how to word things way better than I do sometimes, and it just hits me in a way where I'm like, exactly, someone understands. Hope you guys enjoyed the makeup today. Again, everything will be linked down below if you're interested in the products I use, and that's it. Until next time, I'm sending love. Bye!